Hi there, folks! Chelsea have finally chosen a new coach and are close to his appointment. Osimhen decided on his next destination, and Premier League clubs are waiting for Neymar. Now we're going to proceed to the latest news from the world of football. Press the like button, subscribe, and let's get the show on the pitch. Tottenham sacked Christian Stellini and appointed Ryan Mason as the new interim manager. Lucas Hernandez is set to sign a new contract at Bayern Munich in the next few days. Deal will run until June 2027, journalist Florian Pettenberg reports. Gavi has told Xavi that he has no plans to leave Barcelona this summer. Juventus are plotting a move for Chelsea centre-back Kalidou Koulibaly, who is believed to be unhappy after only one season at the club, reports La Gazzetta dello Sport. Liverpool have cooled their interest in Joško Gvardiol as they believe RB Leipzig's £80 million valuation is too high. La Liga will undergo a complete rebranding next season after entering into a partnership with EA Sports. As part of this partnership, La Liga will have a new logo and be known as La Liga EA Sports FC from 2023 to 24, Footy Headlines informs. AZ Alkmaar have won the UEFA Youth League for the first time in their history, smashing Croatian top-flight side Hajduk Split in the final with a score of 5-0. Police in Turin said they had fined 171 Juventus fans and banned them from attending the team's home games, following racist chants leveled at Inter Milan striker Romelu Lukaku during the first leg of Coppa Italia semi-final, Football Italia claims. Germany will take on Ukraine in a friendly game scheduled on June 12. It will also mark the 1000th match in the history of the DFB team. Barcelona have set a $25 million price tag for Ferran Torres and will sell the forward if they receive an offer that comes close. AS Roma will buy Jorginho Wijnaldum from PSG only on the condition that his buyout amount is not going to exceed €8 million, and the footballer will agree to take a significant pay cut, according to Goal. Many people thought I was finished and were saying that I wouldn't succeed, that the club was making a mistake. I wanted to show that Lyon were right in calling on me. I don't feel like I'm close to the end of my career. I hope my film isn't finished, Alexandre Lacazette claimed. Manchester City plan to make a £30 million swoop for Brentford fullback Aaron Hickey this summer, reports the Daily Record. Jan Sommer is likely to leave Bayern Munich in the summer as Thomas Tuchel plans on having Manuel Neuer as his number one when he returns to fitness. Atletico Madrid have signed a 4-year contract with Leicester City defender Salah Soyuncu, who will become a free agent this summer, Turkish journalist Ertan Suzgun notes. Inter Milan have placed a €40 million price tag for their goalkeeper Andrea Onana. Carlos Soler wants to remain at Paris Saint-Germain next season, despite a difficult first campaign at the Parc des Princes, reports L'Équipe. Chelsea are stepping up their efforts to sign Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia. Messi's return to Barcelona? He can do what he wants. I like him as a player. For La Liga, it could be great. Real Madrid's manager Carlo Ancelotti was quoted as saying by AS. Bayer 04 Leverkusen are currently unbeaten in 13 competitive matches, their longest such run since September to December 2017. AC Milan are interested in Manchester right-back Kyle Walker, whose contract expires in 2024, The Times informs. Both Arjen Robben's son, 11-year-old Kai, and 15-year-old Luca, have joined the youth academy of FC Groningen, where their father started his career. Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool have all registered an interest in Valencia's 20-year-old US midfielder Yunus Musa, 90 Min understands. AC Milan's Rafael Leão has 18 goal contributions this season in Serie A, more than only Kvaratskhelia and Victor Osimhen. The Saudi Arabian investment fund, which owns Newcastle United, has agreed with players and coaches that they will receive lucrative bonuses if the Magpies make it to the Champions League zone at the end of this season, The Athletic reports. PSG will be able to make an ambitious transfer window this summer thanks to rising revenues. Marc-Andre ter Stegen has kept 23 La Liga clean sheets for Barcelona this season, equaling the club record that Claudio Bravo obtained in 2014-15. Despite claims that Sadio Mane and Serge Gnabry will leave Bayern this summer, there's still nothing decided at this stage, Fabrizio Romano notes. Mino Raiola always told me the same thing. If Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have so many Ballon d'Or trophies, it is your fault. He was right. Too often I play it at 20% of my capabilities, Mario Balotelli admitted. Vincent Kompany has been named the Championship Manager of the season. Under his guidance, Burnley earned a ticket to the Premier League straight from first place. Alright, let's move on to the main news of the release. Fabrizio Romano informs that the talks between Mauricio Pochettino and Chelsea board are progressing very well. The process is ongoing. An agreement has not yet been reached, but the parties are close to it. Pochettino has already ordered his coaching staff to prepare to work with the new roster. The pensioners are expected to make the final decision soon. The former Tottenham and PSG boss has been seen as the favorite for the position at the London club since last Friday. Pochettino is convinced that he is capable of returning Chelsea to the Premier League title race. Manchester United have started working on the future move of Tottenham Hotspur forward Harry Kane. The Telegraph understands. The first step in the Red Devils' plan will be choose a line of contact during talks with Spurs president Daniel Levy. The bosses of Manchester club realized that the English businessman's intransigence will be the biggest obstacle on the way to signing Kane, whose contract expires in the summer of 2024. Tottenham have no intention to lose their leader for free, knowing that he is unlikely to extend the current deal. At the same time, Levy is aware of the high demand for the player and therefore, despite the contract situation, a high price tag will be set. At least £80 million for teams from abroad and at least £100 million for English Premier League clubs. Manchester City defender Aymeric Laporte is unhappy with his current role at the club and feels his time in England is coming to an end. The Spaniard wants to return to his homeland in the next transfer window for the sake of his old dream, to perform for Barcelona. Laporte earns around €6.5 million a year at the Citizens camp, but would be willing to significantly lower his salary to join the Catalans, who know about the matter and are grateful to the player's understanding of the difficult financial situation Barca finds itself in. Agent Arturo Canales, who represents the interests of Blaugrana coach Xavi Hernandez, is trying to facilitate Laporte's transfer to Barcelona. Napoli striker Victor Osimhen has decided on the next destination in his career. Despite interest from Premier League clubs and PSG, the Nigerian forward wants to represent Bayern Munich, according to Sky Sport News. However, the scorer's price tag might cause the problem for the German side. Napoli will not let go of their star for less than €150 million. Bayern have already offered to include winger Sadio Mane in the deal, though the Parthenopeans will not be able to afford the Senegalese salary. Therefore, the Bavarians will have to look for other negotiation approaches on Osimhen. PSG are determined to part ways with Neymar this summer. Still, the Brazilian has the option of continuing his career in England. Chelsea are interested in the striker's services. The owner of the Aristocrats, Todd Boehly, has already held a meeting with PSG representatives at the beginning of this year in order to find out Neymar's availability. The Blues are expected to make the bid for the 31-year-old Brazilian in the upcoming transfer window. At the same time, Neymar is in no hurry to quit Paris, inclined to stay with the Red and Blues until the end of his contract in 2025, and then to eventually hang on his boots. Friends, the Football Club channel has already analyzed how Lionel Messi may help Xavi's Barcelona in the next season. We're about to see a real monstrous team. Be quick to click on the link and enjoy watching. Thank you all for your support and see you soon.